Well, hello and welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. After an unusual country whisky last time, it's back to more familiar territory of Scotland, in particular Highland Park, the 12-year-old, which is the sort of basic entry-level age statement Highland Park. It's a shame that I've waited this long to review the Highland Park 12 because it's a really good entry-level single malt, and one of the earliest ones I reviewed was the Dark Origins from Highland Park 5 years ago or more, and I've just not reviewed anything else from Highland Park in the meantime. Big oversight, so we're going to fix that by reviewing the 12-year-old. This costs you about $75-80 Canadian. There is quite a lot of runic or kind of Nordic Viking imagery on here, and Highland Park really does play on its Viking heritage. Normal, quite sturdy wooden plastic. I'm very tired. Cardboard carton here, and it's all silvery. And then inside you got the box, which is very heavily embossed with this Highland Park Norse mythology kind of design. I sort of preferred Highland Park when the lozenge-shaped bottles were a little bit more plain. But I see what they're trying to do. I think the marketing department's gone maybe a little overboard. But yeah, I kind of like the design. So this is 43% ABV. Natural colour. I don't know about chill filtration. Owned by the Edrington Group, Highland Park. Same as Macallan. I think there's another one as well that they own. Okay, so yeah, $75-80. Getting quite a bit of sherry. Interesting, there's a gentle peat. There's a lot of coastal notes, and there's quite a bit of sherry. Gentle peat smoke, a lot of sea air, slightly mineral, lots of waxy citrus notes. There's a barley sweetness in there somewhere, but otherwise a gristiness. There's a sweet malt going on. Hints of bonfire smoke, seaweed, wet rocks, juicy fruit starting to come through as well. Pear and apple, sticky dates, peach syrup, pineapple. Salted caramel. Lots of salted caramel, apple skins, chocolate raisins, and some gingerbread, molasses, and a kind of salty oatcakes, the rough Scottish oatcakes, but with quite a bit of salt. Palate, you get a little bit of smoke, a little bit of coal tar or carbolic, quite a bit of sherry. Now it's waxy, but it's light in some ways, but it's a full flavour profile. Stewed tea, cigars, tobacco, kind of supple maltiness again, like this oatcake, Scottish oatcake. It just bursts with barley sugar, butter toffee, citrus, and I'd say it's fairly intense for its ABV. Just 43% ABV. It packs quite a flavour punch, and there's a nice acidity there as well. Let's give it a drop of water. Less than a teaspoonful. Really opened up on the fruit end here. Mango, passion fruit, guava, poached pears, honey, tobacco. Acidity now coming with those rhubarb and custard candies that were very popular in the UK. Kind of hard candies, and they were split in two. One half was yellow, and that was the custard, and the other half was red, and that was rhubarb. Probably can't get them anywhere else. Spices at the back. Oakiness again, a biscuity note. Picking up a little bit of effervescence now with some pear, with some peach stones. Maybe a mango sorbet. Sherbet lemon candies. The peat is now more in the background, and the citrus and the malt is taking the foreground, but there's still a coastal note to it. So unmistakably a coastal whiskey. The peat, less smoky, more coastal, more wet rocks, more sea air. Palate with a bit of water. Malty and salty. Again, these salted oat cakes, salted caramel, lots of coastal notes going on, bit of maple but not too sweet, little barley sugar, a lovely citrus cuts through it. And the finish, lots of spice, baking cinnamon, bitter lemon, black jujube candies, aniseed, salted licorice, and the waxiness, the waxy citrus just carries on onto the finish, and lots of chocolate. So this is something that's, 75, 80 Canadian, and it's available everywhere. It's available in lots of supermarkets in the UK. It's available in virtually every liquor store, and it's one that's easy to overlook, but it has bags of flavour for its price. I'd say it ticks a lot of boxes because it can be a little sharp, it can maybe be a little edgy, it's certainly challenging in many ways, but there are soft sherried notes, lots of fruit going on. I'd say it's got a very full flavour profile, and it is really excellent whiskey. Don't overlook this. For its price, you can do a lot worse. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. Next time we'll probably have another Scotch whiskey, maybe an Islay. In a couple of reviews from now, we'll probably do something from US or Canada, and then keep going. I'm trying to thin the herd at the moment, trying to do some affordable whiskies. I've got some expensive ones I'm taking out of the collection to try, so there will be some interesting things, and later in the year I will do probably 2 whiskies from very unusual countries. I hope you enjoyed the last review, which was a Polish whiskey. Anyway, hope to see you again for the next review, and until then, cheers.